Oh, scrap.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Mechanical Alliance Devil Sickle. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging, as is usually the case. A very simple box here, alloy version, Devil Sickle Mechanical Alliance, enlarged engineering vehicle model, die-cast metal transformation, mechanical alliance, blah blah blah. On this side, mechanical team. On this side, mechanical team. On the top, nothing. On the bottom, nothing. On the back, the same thing as the front, and that's basically it for the packaging. Then, moving right along, here we have Devil Sickle, the coolest third-party name ever. As far as I'm concerned, love the name. But yes, this is the next component of their Upscaled Studio Series Constructicons, and this is Scrapper. So here he is in his robot mode, packed in robot mode. So as usual, looks very, very good. Whole lot of extra paint apps. Just really brings it to life, but let's take a look not at his crotch, but at his noggin. There's the noggin. You can see, very nice head sculpt. For being such a weird looking dude, it's a nice looking head sculpt. Hey, why not? I can work with it. But it works. It works. We get some tampograph details right here on the shoulders. We get some nice gunmetal gray going on in there. We get some bits of silver as well. So again, lots of detail here that is now picked out in paint. That wasn't picked out on the original figures here, like these here, done in silver. The claws now done in a dark gray. Overall, some nice paint work. It's got some silver toes now. Looks quite nice. These toe pieces are die cast as well. And moving up the back, got the scrapper booty, and not much of a backpack going on there. All pretty nicely compressed. Some gunmetal gray back there as well. But overall, looks quite good. Now, articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint. He can look up, he can look down, he can look from side to side. There's a hinge here, which is quite snug on mine, but he can look from side to side. Head can rotate at this angle. Hey, you can do it. You can do it. Arms, they can rotate, although there's a lot of stuff that kind of gets in the way. That's an annoying thing. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But the arms can rotate if you can get it around stuff. Move in and out. You got bicep rotation. Try to get your hand back on here, buddy. You do have elbow joint right there. You do have an elbow joint. Nice deep bend there at the elbow. This wrist right here can rotate. It can pivot up and down. As far as the claw goes, the claws are on hinges now, so they can open and close. On this side, you have the same articulation. You just have this suction here that can rotate and move in and out, and you have the claws here that can open and close. Nothing at the waist, just do the transformation. Legs can go forward that far. You can do the big boots. Back that far. You can, whoops, you can you can bop it right off that mushroom peg. That's a thing you can do. There you go, bring that back. He can kick himself in the back of the head. Outward movement, you're not going to get much of anything there, just a little bit of outward movement. You got thigh rotation. You do get a knee joint. Again, not much knee movement here, just a bit. And feet, not much you can do with the feet here. They can move up a little bit, move down a little bit. And you do get a bit of ankle tiltage here at the front. Now, as far as a new gimmick they incorporated into this guy, you can see here you have the metal chain. It's already happened by accident, but you can pop this off. You can do the hand flail, grab a, throw a claw thing. You can do that if you want to. The problem with this is that this post, as you can see here, this post is way too short. It is extremely short, so it's real easy to just knock that hand off when you're transforming him, when you're trying to pose him. It just pops off, and it's annoying, and I might end up just gluing that on because I don't really need that to come off. So, I might end up just gluing that on, but do what you want. As always, it's yours. Do what you will with it, but I might glue that on because that's super annoying. So there you have that, and now for comparison. Here he is with Studio Series, Megs, and Prime. With MPM, Megs, and Prime. You can see how that works out. With the TF Dream Factory Megatron. And here he is with the original Studio Series Scrapper. So you can see just how much they upscaled this guy. What they did to him as far as paintwork goes. You can see who's who, what's what, where's how, and why's who. But give you a little turn around here. So you can see what's going on. Yeah. There you have that. And here he is with what we have of the team so far, and they look quite good together. Really, really good together. I'm really digging these, so there you go. So that is basically it for the robot mode, so let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. So, what we're going to do to start off with is we're going to open up his chest, take the head, push that down, close that back up. We're going to come back here. We're going to untab the shoulders here from the back section. You're going to take this and just swing this all the way up and over, like so. You want to take this canopy and just open this up and just bring that up on that double hinge. So now what we're going to do, we're going to swing the shoulders back, and you want to rotate the arms in at the bicep. So swing that in and rotate that in. And you gotta bring the legs down just to get them out of the way. And the arms are just going to tuck in under here, and you have a tab slot connection right here. So just get everything situated here and just pop it all in and just get that all popped in. Just make sure the canopy kind of gets out of your way there. Pop that all in like so. And then you have tabs and slots for the canopy. Just push that down like that. And you can see this already popped off. It's going to keep popping off. Gonna glue this thing on. I'm so gonna glue this thing on. So gonna glue it on. But once you've done that, you can just tab my two wrists together here. That's not going to keep that from popping off, by the way. But now, once you've done that, you can close this claw up here. And you want to take this and just angle it down at this hinge, like so. You're going to take this section and rotate it around like that. Flip these claws up. Then you're going to bring this up, and this tab will end up in this slot right here. So just swing this up and tab that in like so, and that's not going to keep that from popping off either. It'll still happen. Watch. You'll see. Or maybe it won't. Maybe it'll make a liar out of me this time, but it's happened every other time. But anyway, bring this section down, and we got that all situated. So now we can work on the legs. So what we're going to do with the legs here is we're going to take the feet and just extend them. Untab the leg from the wheel here. Bring that up. You're going to take this wheel, swing that in so you can bring that forward like that. Then you can bring the wheel back out. Once you have done that, you're going to rotate this entire section 180 like so. Bring all of this up. And once you have accomplished that task, this tab will go into this slot right here and secure that into place. You can just get everything situated like so, and this you can just close up. I'll leave that there for now. Second verse, guess what? Just like the first. So bring the toesies up, untab this, and this another issue I have with mine. I can fix this though. This is one of these self-loosening screws. Whenever you move this hinge around, the screw loosens itself up. I can fix that, but that's another little annoyance. Another little thing you gotta fix. But bring the wheel out, swing that over, bring that in, rotate all of this up. Oops, that's going that way. rotate all of this up. Some of the joints are a bit stiff. Tab that in, and there you go. Make sure everything is sitting where it should be. Line that up. This needs to stay right there. And there we go. And the last thing to do is just take the two halves here and tap them in. And making sure you have all your hinges lined up. And tap that in, like so. Get all nice and squozen. And there we go. There we have Devil Sickle in his alt mode. You can still get a somewhat decent spin out of him. Kinda, sorta maybe. But there he is in his alt mode. And it looks good, just like the Studio Series version. It looks good. I can work with it. I dig it. We're getting close here so we can take a look at the details. Of course, you have nice silver teeth right up front here. Good. Lots of nice paint work going on. We got some metallic paint here for the canopy. I don't know if you can see it, but right here it says tire pressure because, you know, tire pressure. That's something that needs to be noted on the canopy. Why not? I don't know. I'm sure that's probably accurate to the real vehicle. I don't know, but hey. There's back. Got some caution stripes back there. Oh no. Looks good. There is the top. There is the bottom. He does roll, as rolling things should. Hooray. Hooray for rolling. Nice smooth roll, too. Makes some noise. But still, a nice smooth roll. And for comparison, here he is with Studio Series Prime. With FKim Prime. And with the original Studio Series Scrapper. So you can see just how much they upscaled this and what they did to the mold as far as the paint apps and whatnot. And with the rest of the Constructicon boys that we have so far, so we can see how the team is shaping up, and they are shaping up quite nicely. So there you go. Now, as far as articulation goes, this front section here can raise and lower, although it might unpeg that hand, but you can move it. Things that can move if you need them to move. So that is basically it for this mode, so let's get down to transformation again, shall we? Let's get, not a bad spin, not a bad spin. So to get him into combine mode, it's pretty simple. First we're going to come back here and bring up combine mode peg here. We're going to untab these back wheels, untab that. We're going to untab this section here from either side. So untab all of that. You want to take this crotch panel and you want to bring this up so you can shift all of this in. And now this tab here is going to go into a slot in the wheel right here. So just line it up and just tab that in. Like so. Do the same thing on the other side. Just bring it in and line it up. Tab it in like that. Bring these up. You want to rotate them around so these can become claws. Rotate that up. Swing that around. And that one's going to flop around because that needs to be tightened. And then you're going to take this section here, untab it, bring these claws forward like so. I do have a little bit of a paint blemish here on this claw, but that's fine. They're Constructicons. They're supposed to be dirty and scratched up. That's the whole point. So that's okay. And this is a minor detail, but you can take the canopy. It is part of the instructions. You can take that and that's just supposed to like angle up a little bit. Yeah, I can do that if you want to. Not a major deal. And again, I need to tighten that. Hold up. Wait a second. I can fix this. I can fix this right now. There we go. I mean, it's not going to be fixed, but I can just snug it up so it doesn't move. There we go. So, again, I know how to fix that to make it not, you know, self-loosen anymore. But, there you go. That is it. And there you have Scrapper in combined mode as a big old claw. So, yeah. that is pretty much it there. And for comparison, here it is with the official Studio Series Scrapper in his claw mode. You can see how that works out. So, there you go. So there you have Devil Sickle, and yeah, a nice upscaled knockoff here of Studio Series Scrapper. Not without its flaws, but luckily they're fixable. But it looks good, it feels good, and overall I'm very happy to see the team coming along, so there you go. Now I picked this up from TF Safari. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below so you can check that out. You can also check out my Upscaled Studio Series Devastator playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love, Peace, Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Mechanical Alliance Devil Sickle, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face.
Ah, Scrapper, where have you been? Why is it taking so long for you guys to show up? Hey, production is a time-consuming thing. You can't rush perfection. Well, let me know when it's perfect. You know, I just felt personally attacked there.